Welcome, my friends. The news today is that Stellantis has offered buyouts to roughly half of U.S. salaried workers. Chrysler parent Stellantis will offer buyouts to roughly half of its U.S. white-collar employees to reduce headcount and cut costs of the automaker's North American operations. The voluntary separation packages will be offered to 6,400 of its 12,700 non-bargaining unit U.S. employees, the company said Monday. This marks the second round of salaried buyouts this year for Stellantis and comes weeks after the automaker struck a tentative deal with the UAW for unionized workers. But, before we get into all of that, please press the like button and leave us a comment below. We would love to hear from you. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you are notified of upcoming videos when they are released. And, before we continue, a word from the sponsor of this video. Today's sponsor is ProWorldNet.com. ProWorldNet.com is a job website specifically dedicated to licensed professions. Doctors, including any type of specialty. Nurses, and that includes all grades of nurses. Lawyers, regardless of area of legal focus. Teachers and professors, from kindergarten through graduate school. As well as any kind of job that requires a government license or certification. And ProWorldNet.com also includes short-term gig-type jobs as well. So, be sure to check out ProWorldNet.com if you are looking for a job or an employee. Chrysler parent Stellantis is offering buyouts to roughly half of its U.S. white-collar employees to reduce headcount and cut costs for the automaker's North American operations. The voluntary separation packages will be offered to 6,400 of its 12,700 non-bargaining unit U.S. employees with 5 or more years of employment, the company said Monday. The move marks the latest cost-cutting efforts for the U.S. auto industry, as companies attempt to reduce costs amid economic concerns and billions of dollars in new investments for emerging technologies such as electric vehicles. Both General Motors and Ford Motor also have cut salaried workers over the past year. As the U.S. automotive industry continues to face challenging market conditions, Stellantis is taking the necessary structural actions to protect our operations and the company, Stellantis said in an emailed statement. As we prepare for the transition to electric vehicles, Stellantis announced today that it will offer a voluntary separation package to assist those non-represented employees who would like to separate or retire from the company to pursue other interests with a favorable package of benefits. A Stellantis spokeswoman declined to comment on how many people or total costs the company would like to cut. She also declined to comment on whether involuntary layoffs are planned if not enough employees accept the buyouts. Stellantis North American Chief Operating Officer Mark Stewart informed employees Monday of the program, which was first reported by the Wall Street Journal. Employees will have until December 8 to accept buyout offers, the company said. This marks the second round of salaried buyouts this year for Stellantis. In April, the company extended voluntary buyouts to about 33,500 U.S. employees, including 31,000 hourly employees with at least 1 year of employment and 2,500 salaried, non-union employees who had 15 or more years with the company. The latest buyouts come weeks after the automaker struck a tentative deal with the United Auto Workers Union for new labor contracts covering its 43,000 unionized workers. The tentative agreement between Stellantis and the UAW, which must still be ratified by union members, also includes voluntary buyouts. The UAW has said the voluntary incentive plan for retirement will be for $50,000 pre-tax for an unlimited number of eligible production and skilled trade members in 2024 and again in 2026. The Stellantis spokeswoman said the salaried buyout offers are not directly connected to expected increases in U.S. labor costs as a result of the deal with the UAW. The tentative union agreement includes 25% wage increases, including 11% upon ratification, reinstatement of cost of living adjustments, additional contributions for retirees, billions in new investments, and other benefits. The company said the decision was based on market conditions and the transition to electric vehicles. Stellantis also said it wanted to optimize its workforce and attract new talent. The buyout offer includes 1 year of base salary and 1 year of health care coverage for eligible employees. Employees who accept the offer will leave the company by the end of the year. Stellantis is not the only automaker that is reshaping its workforce amid the changing industry landscape. Ferrari, for example, announced that it would hire 250 new employees in the first half of next year and launch a new share ownership plan and bonus scheme for its workers. Legacy automakers are falling behind in the electric vehicle, EV, market, which is expected to grow rapidly in the coming years. Tesla and BYD are the global leaders in EV sales, while most legacy automakers are struggling to deliver their new EV models on time and at competitive prices. Legacy automakers are also lagging behind in the software and digital capabilities that are essential for modern cars. Upstarts have a more agile and innovative culture that allows them to leverage data, connectivity, automation, and mobility services to create better customer experiences and value propositions. Legacy automakers are facing internal and external challenges that hinder their transition to the new paradigm. They have to deal with labor unions, legacy assets, regulations, shareholders, and customers who may resist or oppose the change. Upstarts have fewer constraints and more flexibility to adapt and experiment. Technology-oriented people tend to think that Detroit is run by metal benders. But, what do you think? Please leave us a comment below and hit the like button. We would love to hear from you. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you are notified of upcoming videos when they are released. Please share this video on social media. Thank you for watching.